Hi there, and possibly welcome back. This is the second part of the chapter from the Ohn'ahran Plains called Bonds Renewed. It's also the last chapter of the Ohn'ahran Plains campaign. So I had to split this video in half because it would take quite some time, and I don't like videos that last over an hour. Okay, so in the previous video we went to the Horn of Dressal because Merithra and the other Khans, sorry, not Merithra, Khan Matra Sarist and the other Khans suspected that the Nokud and Primalists would want to destroy the Horn of Dressal. We learned their true intentions, which was to blow the Horn of Dressal in order to use their Stormforged bolts on the Green Dragonflight, which unfortunately killed Solitus, I believe his name was. It was aimed for Merithra, but Solitus caught the bolt instead. So yeah, we then rallied to the troops, and we were to check in on some scouts, which is where we ended the video. So basically, in this video we will check out the battlefield and see what happens from there. Okay, so in the previous video I picked this quest up, but just for the purpose of this video I will restart from this point. So, the Primalist front. The Khan Matra sent word that she and her forces have arrived in the Emerald Gardens. They've located Koroleth and her Primalists. It appears a massive enemy invasion is gathering on a beach to the north. Wisely, she has several scouts watching strategic locations around the battlefield. Go and collect their reports, then meet me and my forces at the battlefront. Glory awaits us in battle, and, if we succeed, there will be vengeance. Speak to Scout Tomel, Ari and Bellica, Ohn'ahran and Merithra in the Stormscar.
May your dreams be peaceful.
So as a optional objective we get ride dragon riding mount into Winds of the Isles. So we picked up this ability at the end of the previous video, or the last quest. So let's see what happens when you do so. And this is what happens: you get thrust into the air, which gives you a nice boost to speed and height. Okay, so let's follow the waypoint. Up here we can find Bellica and Aru, with several dead Nokud around them.
Ah, just in time for the hunt.
With the clans gathered as one, our vengeance is at hand. Merithra sent me to hear your report.
A report? Our report is that the rear flank is secure. You stand amidst the carnage that secured our victory.
Modest as always.
How is your hunting?
The Nokud chose the path of betrayal. They broke our ancient vow. These are the consequences.
Fight with fury, then rest.
Okay, so let's head for our next target, which is Boku. So this was the, well, as Blizzard described it, anxious mystic. The one who had some self-esteem problems.
Oh, did you want to talk to me?
Glad to see you again. Do you see the barrier surrounding the ancient bow? Beyond it, the green dragons defend sacred territory. I do not know what the green dragons are protecting, but whatever it is, the Primalists want it. I'm here to hear your report.
See those stone pillars? They are part of a barrier that keeps anyone from approaching. We must protect them, or the island's defenses will fall.
Roger that. So that gives us an idea of objectives. Okay, so next and last we have Ohn'ahran's report.
What news do you bring us?
And up here we can hear the cries of the battlefield. The Khan Matra asked us for more details on enemy positions. Bond with my eagle to see through its eyes. Are you ready? Sounds like a breeze. I'm ready.
Become the eagle. The Primalists have not only enhanced the Nokud's abilities, but also joined their ranks. Look at the size of those stormbound colossi. This does not bode well for us. That portal must lead to where the Primalist reinforcements await. I wonder if slaying those summoners would disrupt it. Perhaps it would collapse. Quickly, Avara. Return before they see you. No!
Oh man, another casualty of war.
To the wings of Avara, blessed child of Ohn'ahran.
I'm sorry, I was just tongue. And the typo.
May Ohn'ahran's breath lift your spirit.
Avara was a noble creature, a longtime friend. Her sacrifice will not go to waste. So we are now to speak to Merithra.
Hello, champion.
The battle has begun. Whatever happens, we must not allow the Primalists to set foot within the ancient bow. Show me what you see.
Do you see? Those pylons and power correlates destructive power. If we cannot stop her, she will destroy the pillar, and the ward that protects the ancient bow will fall.
Alright, so that's quite a lot of objectives, as you can assume.
What will you ask of the Ohn'ahran?
Our enemies are one step ahead of us. Do not despair. Our resolve is as strong as our lines. Prepare yourself.
Farewell.
And we get a bonus objective, which will once again be something we will ignore, because it's not really part of the campaign.
What would you ask of me?
Hence, bonus. Justice for Salathus. So long as a single green dragon draws breath, the Primalist will not defile the ancient bow without a fight. We are eager to do our part in this battle, but as long as those dragon killer ballistae are on the field, we cannot approach. The Noku's strongest warriors guard them, so you will need to take down the warriors as well. Destroy the ballistae and the Nokud warmongers. Eliminate this threat, and the green dragons will turn the tide of battle. Kill 3 Nokud warmongers and destroy 3 dragon killer ballistae. So that we get similar gear.
May your dreams be peaceful.
So yeah, those dragon killer ballista or ballistae, those are the ones that they use to shoot down the green dragon called Salathus. That's why it's called Justice for Salathus. Alright, so Ohn'ahran Sarist is accompanying us again. So that should be interesting, seeing as he hits quite hard. Oops, that was not my intention. So down here we can already see our first objective. Ballistae as well as a Warmonger. Warmonger doesn't seem to have much health. And this, which one was it? Yeah, this one. It's quite hard with the Thunderbolts, thinking they were criticals. Yeah, 12k crits, that's nice. Especially at this eye level and level. Okay, so that's the first Nokud Warmonger killed. And now we destroy our first Dragon Killer Ballista. There we go. So let's jump to the next one. And Ohn'ahran Sarist is tanking. We leveled up. Alright, so that's 2 enemies killed, 2 ballistae destroyed. So now we try to find one more. Let me just think, where was the other one? Oh, up here. Good thing we have Ohn'ahran here. Just wondering how I'm gonna pull those. Well, I was gonna say pull those away so that I don't pull the entire battlefield, but too late for that. No good will be victorious.
Too far away. I must get closer.
Okay, I'm gonna have to use evasion. Now we'll get some more enemies. Oh, we also get an ally. Cool.
Too far away.
Oh, and they respawn already, that's not good. Seeing as we still have an objective. You are nothing before the storm.
The last ballista is down. Now the green Dragonflight can take to the skies and join the battle.
Okay, so let's get out of here. So that's a lot of troops just standing by. Oh, it's wind colors, okay.
Allow the spirits.
Right, so good riddance to those awful weapons. May no other dragons suffer as Solithus did.
Come back in one piece. Greetings.
You fight like a Maruk. It is quite impressive. Deconstruct additional pylons.
May your ancestors guide you well.
With those vile weapons destroyed, the green Dragonflight can join the fray in force. We are much more familiar with the situation on the ground. We need to light up the targets so Marithra and her dragons can strike from above. Marithra gave me these enchanted seeds. Place them near the primalist pylons. We will use their light to call in attacks from airborne dragons. Mark the primalist pylons with enchanted seeds. So enchanted seeds. Starve the storm.
In one piece.
You fight well for one who must balance on only 2 legs. It matters not how hard we fight, so long as the primalists continue to draw reinforcements. We must close that portal, the storm corridor. Fight your way into the nearby cavern and slay the primalist storm summoners holding it open. I will aid you if I am able. Kill primalist storm summoners to close the storm corridor portal.
Farewell.
Okay, so the storm corridor is, or the portal is what we saw through the eyes of the Ohn'ahran. Avara, I think her name was? Avara, yeah. And up here we can see our first pylon. And an extra action button. Try and make sure we don't get into another fight. Okay. Now, normally, there she is. I was going to say Khansguard. No, not Khansguard. Ohn'ahran Ceres would show up. Taking aggro. So that's a good thing, because as you can see, these are quite tough.
I don't have a target.
Alright, so let's use this extra action button. Call Marithra. Mark this location, calling Marithra to destroy the nearby primalist pylon. And since they will be attacked from above, let's look to the sky.
Well done. I see the pylon.
There she is. Oh, this looks a bit like the plague, so not sure if this is hell to be standing inside of the cloud. Also, you can see that there is a lot of fighting going on in the sky now, so green dragons or emerald dragons and well, air elementals, I'm assuming. Okay, so next pylon. Let's see another one here. Let's bombard it again.
There it is.
Whoops. Where's... okay, here it is. So apparently she took, well, she just ran from previous pylon to this one, so got a whole bunch of
Out
bats.
of range.
Right, so that's the first and second pylon marked and destroyed. So let's now look for the third one before entering the cavern. Here it is. Now, let's try and stay out of combat.
Good. I will take it from here.
And there we go. It really does look... oh, what was that? Not sure what that was. So it really does look like a... what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Plague Bomb. Now let's try and fly in, so we don't have to kill all enemies around here. Okay, and there's another bonus objective, which is also something I will be ignoring. So we are now supposed to deactivate Storm Corridor, and like wasn't Ohn'ahran, what was her name? Oh, it was Ohn'ahran, okay. So yeah, I wonder if slaying those summoners would disrupt it. Perhaps it would collapse. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill the storm summoners that are keeping the gate open, portal. And once again, a lot of enemies. Have to take precautions. For Corleth. And there we go, we have deactivated the portal. Now, I can just sneak out of here. Just had to make sure I don't have any bleeds or poisons running. Okay, so let's... I think this place is safe enough. Not entirely safe, but...
Well met. Take some food for the room.
Okay, I should have kept my mouth shut.
We need to target something first.
Okay, we're safe again. I will remain forever grateful that the dragons were on our side during this battle.
Follow the wind.
And we get Renown 8. Now that we have cut off our enemy's reinforcements, the battle will enter its final stage. Great work!
May your ancestors guide you well.
Stormbreaker. So they always change the names to Hero or my friend, so I'm gonna do that as well now. Hero, to me, we are within reach of victory. The Primalist ranks are broken, and their war is all but through. Everything we have achieved hinges on this final battle against their Primalist leader, Corleth. Let us finish this, you and I. Together! To battle, brother! Defeat Corleth. This Primalist leader seeks to destroy the Green Dragon's sanctuary.
Good luck.
Alright, so we are now guided to the southwest, where we saw Corleth, the ancient pylons. And here you can see Stormbound Proto-Drake, and she, Corleth, sitting on top of it. Is Sarist coming? Ah, there she is. So I'm assuming this Proto-Drake has no pockets. Nope.
I must get closer.
Alright, here we go.
Insolent worm! The storm consumes all!
Let's get out of the way of that Tempest Breath. Still late for using this, but well.
Not be defeated! Give me your strength, beast! You've
Trickery again.
Once I've dealt with you, nothing will stand between us and the dream.
We won't help you though. Oh, I didn't loot that dragon. Drake.
No! I have failed. The dream must be ours.
My
Finally.
purpose here is fulfilled. Let us meet again soon.
I'm sorry for this, but I do think this is warranted, so... That feels good. Finally, she's dead. Okay, so, speak to Garethus.
What have you dreamed?
Why is she back? She just departed. You've done it! The Nokud Centaur are already falling back, and the Primalists are scattering without their leader. Don't worry, we should be able to clean things up here. Take me to Marithra.
Farewell.
Son of the dream.
Come, little one. The Primalists have been dealt with. Our forces will make quick work of any foolish enough to linger. Without our allies, we could not have achieved this victory. Marithra is summoning their leaders to an audience. She asked for you as well, my friend.
This day, you have proven yourself to the Green Dragonflight. It is a deed of kindness and sacrifice my people will not soon forget. Against hatred and chaos, the greatest weapon we wield is fellowship. So come, friends. Join me under the ancient bough.
Cool, so this barrier that was supposed to keep everyone out is now going to be, I don't know, lifted for us, or we can go through the barrier.
Hello, champion.
At last, it is done. Our sacred isle is safe once again. Thank you for all you have done for my kind.
Rest well.
The Isle of Emerald. Your part in this has not escaped me, mortal. It is in large part due to your bravery that we were able to defeat the Primalists. I have invited the Centaur to join me under the ancient bough. You, along with the Ohn'ahran and her people, are welcome in our home. Follow this path through the archway, across the water and into the trees beyond. I will wait for you there. Meet Marithra in the ancient bough.
May your dreams be peaceful.
Damn, she's big. As always, they all vanish. So this is quite the gathering. Green dragons, centaur, from all clans, except of course Nokud.
Tell me of your dreams.
Welcome to the ancient bough. You stand before the emerald oathstone of the Green Dragonflight. So yeah, this thing is what we were here for in the first place. Emerald oathstone, or meeting with Marithra.
Rest well.
Renewal of vows. Centuries ago, I made a vow of friendship and cooperation with the first centaur. Although much has changed, I feel it is time for us to renew that vow again. A recitation was composed to help future generations of centaur remember their bond with the Green Dragonflight. Each verse must be answered with an offering from the Khans. I hope the centaur can still remember the original meanings. The choice of gift is critical. Choose the right offering and our allegiance is bound. Help Sansa Khan, Tigori Khan, Khanamatra Sarist and Marithra exchange gifts. And for that we get a nice reward. Okay, so... Wow, how old must she be? If she's the one who made the vow of friendship and cooperation with the first centaur. So that's what was his name? Maruk and Tirai, I think. No, I was gonna look it up, but I'm not gonna spoil that. I'm just thinking, how can I... Okay, let's use Google for a second. Okay, Tira, not Tirai. But yeah, Maruk and Tira. So those were the ones she struck a... well, bargain is the wrong word. She formed a alliance with. So how old must she be then? Okay, so we're gonna help Sansa Khan, Tigari Khan, Kanamatra Saris, and Merithra exchange gifts.
Is from the hunters who value skill above all, a rite of passage, a first. From the mystics who commune with the wind, her lightest touch, a lift. From the descendants of the matriarch, a drop of unbroken progeny, an ancient line, unforgotten.
Okay, so basically she's saying now what she needs for the renewal of vows. So yeah, let's see. Sansa Khan's offering accepted. Sansa frowns deep in thought. So we either suggest a trophy from her first hunt, we suggest that she offers Okeer. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, that's not gonna be a good idea. Or suggest that she offers her first kill. So yeah, I'm guessing rite of passage first. So we learned in the first chapter that new or young centaur have to they are initiated by joining the first hunt. So I'm guessing a trophy from her first hunt would be the offering.
Yes, that makes sense. After their first hunt, a young hunter of our clan receives a ceremonial spear. Take mine.
Shikar's spear. Sansa Khan's offering accepted.
What would you ask of me?
Do you have something for me? Here is the weapon Sansa Khan earned after her first hunt.
This spear is proof of your skill. I accept this offering.
So I'm assuming she cannot offer her first kill because, well, you know, I'm guessing it's been hundreds of years since she's killed that creature, so there's not going to be much left of it. Okay, so next we have Tigari Khan's offering. With Ohn'ahran in captivity, I wonder what our clan has to offer to the dragons. So, suggest she offer the wind. That's going to be hard, I guess. Suggest she offer a song, or suggest she offer a eagle feather. So let's look at what Merithra said. From the mystics who commune with the wind. So that's the Clan Ohn'ahran. Her lightest touch, a lift. So her lightest touch would be Ohn'ahran's touch, a lift. So that makes you assume that she's referring to an eagle feather.
As all Ohuna are the offspring of Ohn'ahran, this feather should suffice.
Ohuna feather. It's dangerous for me to mix up Ohuna and Ohn'ahran, which is a mistake I made in the previous video as well. Oh, I didn't see this. Tigari's offering, carrying Tigari Khan's gift, an Ohuna feather as offering to Merithra. Too bad I didn't see that for the previous one, or the first one.
Tell me of your dreams.
Here is a feather from Ohn'ahran, lifted upon the wind.
Ohn'ahran's spirit blesses us all. I accept your offering.
And last we have Kanamatra's offering. So, let's have a look. Ancestors guide us. We must show Merithra we can be trusted to uphold our vow. And so, from the descendants of the matriarch. So, Kanamatra is also always a descendant from the matriarch, Tira. A drop of unbroken progeny, an ancient line unforgotten. So, I haven't actually tried that, but for a child that sounds, well, criminally. A verse or of her blood. So since she is referring to drop of unbroken progeny, to the descendants, trying to think of the word but can't really think of it, a bloodline, let's suggest that she offers blood.
A bloodline. I have an idea. Here,
Yikes.
take this.
The Kanamatra draws a blade across her palm, allowing a few drops of her blood to fall into a cup. So, this feels like cult initiation things. Horn of the Kanamatra. Kanamatra's offering, carrying Kanamatra Sares' gift, blood from the first line, as offering to Merithra.
What would you ask of me?
Here is proof of the unbroken lineage of Clan Tirai, direct descendants of the Clan Tira. Of the Centaur Tira.
I remember Tira well. You are so much like her. I accept your offering.
So next we have Merithra's offering, ever-blooming soil. Merithra's offering, carrying Merithra's gift, a pot of enchanted soil to give to Kanamatra Sarest.
May your dreams be peaceful.
Please accept Merithra's gift to the Centaur clans.
I, the Kanamatra Sarist, accept this gift to honor the ancient oath made by our most sacred ancestor. All Centaur under Ohn'ahran's wings will aid the green dragonflight in times of need.
And I, Merithra, daughter of Ysera, accept this gift to honor my oath to your ancestor Tira. Together, dragons and Centaur will protect the Ohn'ahran plains.
Should the dream be threatened again, know that the Maruk will fight beside you.
The bond that united us in ages past has been renewed. Let this oath stone serve as a symbol of our covenant. I vow to protect the Emerald Dream and the Green Dragonflight with my life.
There we go. The Emerald's Oathstone has been empowered once again.
Hello, champion.
Now that our bonds are renewed, nothing can stand in our way. By wind and wing, so be it.
Rest well.
And there we go. We have completed the chapter called
Is
Bonds
it time
Renewed,
to go
as
already?
well as the achievement Owner Role. So as you saw, we also reached Renown level 9. Okay, so that's the Ohn'ahran Plains campaign completed. Which is, come on, proven by the achievement. Alright, so let's summarize what we did once again. I'm gonna include, well, I'm gonna talk about the entire chapter, so also the part from the previous video in this summary as well. So, the chapter started with a council of the Khans and the Kanamatra. Count Tomul reported in and said that Balakar and his forces seemed to be marching upon the Horn of Dressal. Kanamatra Saris told us that the Nokud and the Primalists probably want to destroy the Horn of Dressal so that the Mru could not call upon the ancient oath that was made between them and the Green Dragons. The Khans were worried that this may be a diversion, so instead of sending forces to the Horn, Horn of Dressal or the Horn, the Kanamatra and her Khansguard joined us to go help the village where the Horn is located. Unfortunately, we were too late and the village had been sacked. We took out some of the enemies and rescued some survivors, after which we took care of some type of leader, the one who was probably in charge while, well, Korleth and Belakor Khan were plotting the attack. So the Khan of Matra suddenly realized the true intentions of Balakor and the Primalists and tried to stop them, but unfortunately it was too late. So the Nokut and Primalists used storm bolts from the previous chapter to shoot down Merithra, the leader of the Emerald Dragonflight, but Solitus got the bolt instead. This killed him, and Khan of Matra's Sarist was worried about this having repercussions on the relationship with the Green Dragons. So we then set aside the path to vengeance and met up with the the surviving Green Dragons and tried to clarify the situation so that the Nokut would not trigger a war between the dragons and the Maruk. The Khan of Matra pledged our support to stopping the Primalists and the Nokut. The Emerald Dragonflight was only barely holding off the Primalists, and they would need all the help they could get to push back the combined Primalist and Nokut forces, so they accepted this pledge. We gathered the Emerald Dragonflight's forces and traveled to a beach nearby the Ancient Bow. This Ancient Bow is an important area that protects the gateway to the Emerald Dream. Up there we gathered scouting reports from the Maruk and met the enemy on the battlefield. We cleared out some of their forces and destroyed the Dragon Killer Ballistae, so the ones that were used to attack Merithra and the other Green Dragons. Next we destroyed the pylons empowering Korleth and took down the Primalist portal so that they could no longer receive elemental reinforcements. We then confronted Korleth and finally we took her down. So no more overpowered skills to harass us. Merithra then summoned everybody to express her gratitude, and she invited us into the Ancient Bow, which is sacred, well, not sacred soil, but sacred ground. In the Ancient Bow, the Maruk and the Green Dragons renewed their oath, or their pact, or their bond, promising once again to come to each other's aid in time of need. This in turn empowered the Emerald Oath Stone, which was the purpose of our journey into the Ohn'ahran Plains in the first place. So yeah, in the next video we will go to the next zone. The name is probably no surprise anymore, but I'm gonna keep it for the next video or for the start of the next campaign. So until then, I would like to thank you for watching and I hope you will check out this next video as well. See ya!